So I would take you back to the application process, because for me, I think the supervision process really starts before they come to Manchester. Typically, we get emails sent to us. Sometimes it can be 2 emails a week of people from all around the world trying to explore the opportunity of doing a PhD under my supervision. They've probably gone into my web profile. They liked what they saw, and so they got in touch with me. And typically, they would say, I've finished an undergraduate degree or postgraduate qualification. They've worked for a few years, and they're thinking of pursuing PhD studies, and they're interested in my topic. I sit in a very interesting interdisciplinary area, because I actually supervise and teach in management of projects within an engineering school. So my background was really construction, civil engineering, and now I've actually gone to project management, which tends to have crossovers with the social sciences and business school area. So I tend to get a lot of emails from people who have done engineering and are thinking of actually moving into management of projects. And so normally I do not just look at their academic qualifications. I would normally ask them to elaborate on their research interests, what got them to email me in the first place. And I would normally require them to write a research proposal of about 2,000 words. And that usually gets commented on. It goes through a couple of iterations. And that allows me to see how they would deal with my comments. I had a prospective applicant from the Middle East once, and he was fairly senior in his workplace. And I think that's why he wanted to go through the challenge of doing a PhD project. And I remember after he sent me his proposal that I gave him some comments, and he actually calls me up on the phone and shouted at me, saying, "What gives you the right for you to give me such horrible comments?" And I remember saying to him, I said, "This is pretty normal. If you can't go through this relationship, we have to live with each other for at least 3 years. And so this gives me an opportunity at least to see how he would deal with my comments." So normally that's how I typically start a supervision relationship, because they would actually have gone through a little bit of how I would comment on their work, and how I ask questions in our day-to-day interactions.